Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, March 30th. Well, big changes are coming in the overall weather pattern over the next week to 10 days or so. It finally looks like we'll get some sustained warmer than normal weather here in the Mid-Atlantic region, certainly by the middle part of April, and that looks like that'll continue on beyond that time frame. It was very cold relative to normal during the weekend, and we're starting off the week on a chilly note, and indeed, there's a chance for some snow later tomorrow into tomorrow night, especially in the areas from I-80, Route I-80 on north. Like this could affect the New York City region late in the day on Tuesday, then early Tuesday night. Then it gets much warmer by Thursday and Friday of this week. Quite nice indeed on those days, although Friday will feature some shower activity as well. It does turn colder over the weekend, but again, longer term, the pattern looks like it is about to undergo a change that will allow for sustained warmth here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, before we talk about the next 36 to 48 hours or so, which is indeed quite interesting, let's focus in on the weekend cold. Again, this is from Sunday morning. CoolWeather.com displays here all these areas with blue circles represent record low temperatures or near record lows. And again, this weekend cold was quite unusual, quite record-breaking in many areas throughout the eastern third of the nation. Will modify later today, but yesterday morning there were numerous records broken. Let's take a look at some specific examples right now before we talk about the next 48 hours. Well, here we go. Some specific examples cited by the National Weather Service for record low temperatures yesterday morning, Sunday morning, and some of these are quite impressive. In West Virginia, for example, Elkins dropped to 7 degrees, breaking the record from 1923. Same thing in Parkersburg, West Virginia. A record held since 1923 was broken as the morning low on Sunday dropped all the way down to 14 degrees. You can see Pennsylvania, all the way down to South Carolina, up north to New York. Many areas in the eastern third of the nation experienced some very cold conditions for this time of the year on Sunday. Well, how about the next 48 hours? Indeed, we have another disturbance that will be quite interesting as it could produce some snow in portions of the Mid-Atlantic region later Tuesday and early tomorrow night, especially from Route I-80 up north and east of there. For example, northern Pennsylvania could actually get some accumulating snow at some of those higher elevations. This is the very latest surface map. A frontal system is working its way through the Ohio Valley right now towards the East Coast. A band of rain and snow showers passed through the I-95 corridor earlier this morning. It is now east of the I-95 corridor, pulling away, and indeed the breeze should pick up, the sky should start to clear, and temperatures should jump this afternoon compared to their chilly levels this morning in the 30s, way up into the 50s in most I-95 corridor locations by later on this afternoon. And then after a chilly night, overnight tonight, this disturbance right here will rapidly drop to the south and east, and it'll be quite chilly on Tuesday. That could allow for some snow north of I-80 tomorrow. It'll be warm enough for rain, all rain in D.C., perhaps a few flakes mixed in southeastern Pennsylvania. But across New York City and northeastern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, there can be some snow later tomorrow into the early part of Tuesday evening. Well, let's first take a look at the forecast maps for the upper air. This is the 500 millibar pattern for this evening. This is last night's 0Z GFS model on 24-hour forecast. And here is that disturbance up across the northern plains. This is the next one in a line. This right here represents the upper low pushing through this morning, causing those scattered rain and snow showers. That pulls away over the next few hours, and then upstream, another disturbance dropping to the south and east. Let's now jump ahead 12 hours. And here's that forecast map for tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, that upper level low moving southeast across the Great Lakes region right towards the I-95 corridor. It's a clipper type of system, not a heck of a lot of precipitation with it, but there should be some rain tomorrow afternoon and early tomorrow night. And again, north of I-80, that could be snow, perhaps mixed with rain at times north of I-80 later Tuesday into Tuesday evening. Let's now jump ahead another 12 hours. And here's the forecast map for Tuesday evening. That upper level system sitting right on top of the I-95 corridor come Tuesday evening. Can be precipitation into the evening hours. It'll tend to move away later tomorrow night, and Wednesday looks like a quiet day, but quite chilly indeed before a significant warm-up occurs on Thursday and Friday. Well, let's take a look at a few forecast maps, again using last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is from the Tropical Tidbits website, and it has precipitation color-coded here where the blues represent snow and the greens rainfall. This is the forecast map for tomorrow morning. And here it is, that next Clipper system with snow on the northern side and rain on the southern side. Let's now jump ahead 6 hours. Here's the forecast map for early tomorrow afternoon. Notice here, basically along I-80, cutting across from west to east, bisecting the state of Pennsylvania pretty much. On the northern side, snow. On the southern side, rain. Definitely rain in the D.C. area. Could be some flakes mixed in southeastern Pennsylvania. But once you get up, especially the higher terrain across northern Pennsylvania, northwestern New Jersey, even into New York City area, can be some snowfall later tomorrow into tomorrow night. Let's now jump ahead another 6 hours. And here's the forecast map for early tomorrow night. Still snow in the northernmost sections of southeastern Pennsylvania and certainly across central northeastern PA, interior northwestern New Jersey, and just about to the New York City region. Can be snow mixed in with rain, primarily rain south of the Mason-Dixon line, but again, quite a cold system coming for Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday night. Perhaps even putting down some accumulation on grassy surfaces north of Route I-80 across northern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, and perhaps even in and around the New York City metro region. A big warm-up comes Thursday and Friday. Then we get chilly again over the weekend, but longer term, the pattern looks like it definitely is evolving to one that will produce warmer than normal weather on a sustained basis here in the Mid-Atlantic region. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.